morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. I'm your host, PB, and I am in a excitable mood today. We are going to be testing some things with the arms race, the true machinations of the arms race. I had to wait until the last day, basically, for of course, this server event. It ends in 15 hours and 15 minutes. So, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button. I think it is going to be an interesting video. As you can probably tell, there are quite a lot of players with 588 score points. So we've got Mickey, we've got Lucifer, we have Gel with 558, we've got Godsend with 558, we've got a couple of 554s, but you see how we've got a few players that have a tied score. So my normal long-standing theory is that if you reach that score first, you retain that score above someone with the same score. So I want to see if I can manipulate it to get 588 points. It's going to be tricky. Have faith. If we go over, I do apologize. But I wanted to see if it's possible. If I can land at 588 points, does that mean I take slot number 2, or am I going to be stuck at slot number 4 behind Lucy? Interesting. But before we jump into it, thank you so much for the continued support of the channel. I have to say that I agree with a lot of people asking, can we do some other types of games? I do actually want to branch out a little bit. The Dynasty series, I've always loved the Dynasty series. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, why don't you play like the Korean or the Chinese server? But they're all pretty much the same thing. I can do some showcases. I will do Foxes eventually. I know I keep saying that, but I will do Foxes. I'd probably just have to re-download the game again. It took like, I don't know, 50 gigs or something. It's some ridiculous amount of time. But I will do that again, and I'll probably log into that. So if you don't know, Fox does Korean videos. He is also in the YouTube community. He's part of the channel, so if you see him, say hello. But what I would say is that moving forward, expect to see a lot of the same event cycles. So the biggest advantage that I can probably say from this arms race is the inclusion of fire dieting. Now, a lot of players are probably going to say to me, okay, well, what does that actually translate? I know a lot of newer players are going to go, can I get, or should I get all of my, Generation 4 shards? Because, we all know that you can potentially get 50 merit badges for free. Well, for 5k gold. It's not for free. Nothing is ever truly free in this game, but you can get 5k worth of incense, which is 50 of these gold merits, which then translates into being able to either save them up or spend them, which is a lot of players would just go, well, what can 50 of these actually get me? Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the max. Wait, what? Oh, I can only get 10. I haven't spent the 50 yet. But I'd say that you can probably get like 25 shards. But in saying that, you can get 25 shards of that, or you could get potentially 25 shards of fire dieting, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing because, well, the reality is I'm very close to being able to finish this one off. Now, I think in just the long-term value of potentially upgrading your fire dieting to 4-star and just keeping it at 4-star. And the reason why I say is just keep it at 4-star because it gets a little bit expensive after that. But at 4-star, you do have Everlasting Fire. So you basically give 2 allies in the front row with the highest attack Fire Shield, which increases their damage and damage reduction at the beginning of the round and reflects damage back equal to their attack. So if you don't know what Fire Shield is, it's pretty much just this symbol that pops up. Like if you can see the front row of your team, it just looks like a fireball. But basically, it's worthwhile. I mean, should you get it to 4-star? Absolutely. And then you should probably use this instead of using your billionaire tokens, which should be used for Greedy Guts, aka Tate or Todi, someone. Anyway, Greedy Guts is what we're going to call him. He should be out next week, I want to say. Maybe next fortnight he should appear. I'm pretty positive he's going to pop up, but Greedy Guts will be the one that I'll be focusing on in terms of billionaire tokens. But I do think that that is the best possible investment. It would be the Mythic Beast. If you haven't already finished off your Gourd and you have got your Mythic Beast and you can't potentially finish him off, I would go with a Mythic Phoenix Sword and get that. Most players probably do have quite a lot of shards lying around. If they haven't already done so, I would grab those. Sadly, they don't have the Generation 2 Mythic Tactics up. Oh, you already know. Gen 4. It's pretty commonplace. Now, a lot of players are going to say, so what should I do? Should I build my guy to like 3-star, my hero to 3-star? Should I get that? I would recommend, if you haven't got the base form, like AI, if you haven't built Fire Data yet, build him, and then you can sort of start to focus on building up the rest of your Mythic heroes just because he's so good in so many ways. Like, if you're thinking about it in trials, any PvE content, Fire Dite is going to help you out in the lower levels. He's going to be able to clear a lot of stages early on. In Brave Trials, he's also going to help you with the Glory Hall. I would recommend doing that, and then you can start to focus on getting some of these shards. And now, of course, if you're very, very, very close to finishing off one of the extra star levels because you participated in the limited time heroes event that just ended, obviously make the right choice and finish off your hero first, and then you can focus on Fire Day. It really just comes down to your circumstances. Would I get any of these? Probably not. The reason why I probably wouldn't get any of these ones anymore is just because they're just so readily available. When I say that, it's not for everyone, but for a lot of the end game players, they're readily available. You can get them basically from just doing this. And most players know that this resets at least twice a week, 3 times a week, so you can just go through and blitz those ones again. I don't think I'm going to be able to build Sun Jian, but we'll have a look in a second. Let's just grab some of this stuff out. Let's have a look over here. So yeah, so available on Wednesday. So that resets on Wednesday again, so you can keep going through and doing that. But also, you will have the opportunity to purchase some there, and of course, it takes you back to here. Another place though, and I think this is probably for the late game players, because let's be honest, you do need to, I think, clear like tower level 800, stage 800 to get these ones. But once you do those, you should be grabbing those ones every single day. Anyway, so that pretty much translates into free imperishable gear sets. So that's why I would say, yeah, very situational. I wouldn't be buying those imperishable gear sets out for gold merit. Probably some other things you should be focusing on first. Anyway, let's get back to the experiment. The long-winded explanation is coming to an end. 320 of these. We all know one horn equals one troop, which equals 1 point. So technically, we should start with 320. And then it's pretty much just manipulating the numbers so that I can get as close as I possibly can to 588. So I don't want to go overboard. 400. Okay, 485. I can think we can go through here a little bit quicker. 440. 453. Oh, but we are close to 550. 558. Let's have a look. When we get to 558. Oh. So I'm one off 558. Okay, what mission can we get? Oh no. Oh no. We can't. So 557. How are we going to get to the number 8 is going to be the next experiment. Interesting. Wow. Unfortunately, we can't show that one, so we did manage to elapse that. What about Cephalons? Can we get close to 69? 1, 2. So if I... Oh. Okay. Alright. So we might be able to do it with the 569 because if I remember, this one goes up to like another stage, so I'm gonna have to waste some gold. We're gonna have to waste some gold here, but let's have a look to see how many should we get. We should get like 1,000 worth of gold. Oh, already low on the gold. It's never good. So we need to do this. I think 13 more attacks. Let's go fight Panda. Come on, Panda. Let's go. We're not gonna hurt you. We already know that. Let's just do this again, and then we should recharge once more. But this time we'll just do that, and then we can go over to Panda. It might cost us like 10 more gold or whatever it is, 50 more gold. That's so expensive. Anyway, let's fight these guys. And I want to say that should be enough. Yes, it should be enough. All right, so if my math is correct, 569. So this should be 567. And then 2 more should get us to 569. Does that mean that we will, wow, will we leapfrog past Cephalon at 569, or will we stay below? Drum roll, please. No. So, there you go. 569. As you can see on the leaderboard, whoever gets there first retains the position, which I think is quite good. And that obviously is something that a lot of players probably are working towards, is getting there first. Now, what else can we possibly do though? 588. So as you know, we're going to leapfrog past him. It doesn't really matter at this stage because we are going to end up probably in the top 4 or top 5. But as you can tell, there is a little bit of a, I guess the loophole is if you get there before the other person and they land on the same number as you will beat them in terms of ranking. And that can be pretty situational because at the same time, if I arrive at 588, I can't surpass Lucy. The best that I can do is 4th at this current stage without spending any money. Which kind of brings me to the next natural conclusion is the dollar packages are the best packages to get. Let's have a look to see if God's Blessing is even decent. It's not. I wonder if there's any of these. Did they bring us back? They didn't. They didn't bring back the recharge. Which kind of sucks because if I'm honest with you, I kind of wanted the recharge to appear, and the reason being was just because it gave you additional flags. I'm not greedy. I just like good value. So that didn't happen. But if we wanted to win, we could grab 10 shards, which I will probably be grabbing so that I could get some of these ones. I want to finish my halberd at 45. Actually, how did I go with Tade? Tatui. Knight, we're going to call you Greedy Guts. You're at 45 as well. Interesting. But I kind of do want to start. I do want to get like the. I do want to get the mythic weapon. That's interesting. That actually, these value packages are probably the best ones out of all of the game at this stage because they do give you imperishable gear set. They also give you like ridiculous amounts of shards and of course the selection chest opportunities. But they are scalable, so you only really get one opportunity to buy these out, and they don't translate into points for arms race, sadly. So if you were trying to think, well, if I want to spend a little bit of money but I don't need anything on arms race, you could always pick up the Sky packages. They will last until the end of the entire event, so there's always some opportunities to grab some there. I might grab some there later, but what do I probably need to do? I probably just need to grab this one. The $4.99 voucher, so expensive for what it is. Let's see if we can get ourselves up to... I don't know. 585. Oh. Let's go. 588. There we go. So, guaranteed. If you land on 588, you cannot surpass these ones, unfortunately. And I think that these lovely gentlemen or ladies, whoever they may be, our fellow beasts, I don't think they've actually spent any more than the dollar package. So that's pretty much them capped out. And I'm probably just going to chill there. I'm just going to chill there for a little bit. I might decide to spend some of these gold merits next time. We'll see. We will see. I do kind of want the extra charms so that merit badges so that I can finish off actually, you know what? We can probably do that in an arms race right now. We should be able to do that, right? How many do we need? We need like 25. Ooh, DoorDash. Lovely. Pizza Hut, go away. No Pizza Hut here today, buddy. All right, let's just grab 5 of those. So that's 25. Let's go into those selection chests. And that's 1. No, 1. So that's 8. So that's 21. No, 20. Come on, PB. Come on. Get me that one more. Let's go. Alright, so this is not a bad event. We definitely managed to 1-star a little fire deity. But I think I will try to 4-star you. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and 4-star instead of working on UG. If I do have any left over, I will grab the 4-star things. Oof, that was a nice boost. Yes, I think I definitely think I'm going to have to 4-star Fire Deity to get us up to 500 billion. What do you think in the comment section down below, chat? Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. That wraps up the video. There's not really too much else to talk about. Transformations, 4-star. We're still stuck on the Generation 4 outfits, no Gen 5. Actually, Gen 3 outfits, no Gen 4 outfits yet, which is kind of sucky. But the transformation, pretty expensive. In terms of gold here, not too much value. If you are going to spend any of your merits, I would probably recommend going with your accessory stones because you need a bucket load of those. Next, I would say accessory stones because you need a bucket load of those. Probably some training pills. But the reality is, if you do have any questions, hit us up in the comment section down below. Make sure you jump into our Discord and link in the description filled almost at 500 members. If you are in the Discord, make sure you say hello at the end of this video. Go into the Discord and say hello, hi PB, just so we can know that the community is still alive. Because we do get like 700 to 800 views on these videos. But of course, if you do see me in Facebook, add me as a friend. Say hello there. All right, well, until next time.